On the deserted road by the lake, two men suddenly froze at a sight that stole their breath. A full-grown deer, its antlers vast and powerful, was trapped in the icy water. The current had swept it toward the mouth of a sewer, pinning its massive body. The animal thrashed desperately, every gasp and ragged breath echoing in the cold air. Without a word, the men charged forward. Their hands wrapped tightly around the slick antlers, muscles straining as they tried to heave the animal toward shore. The deer fought wildly, its weight immense, and the men stumbled, their boots sliding in the mud. Sweat poured down their faces, but their eyes carried the same fierce determination. They would not let this life slip away. Their feet dug deep, their backs arched, and inch by inch they pulled as if wrestling with fate itself. Finally, with a shuddering lurch, the deer's body shifted and slid onto solid ground. They released it quickly, stepping back to avoid the sharp horns, their hearts pounding in their chests. The animal stood trembling, its legs barely steady. Then, in a sudden burst of strength, it bounded away, vanishing into the wide grassland. The men stood silent, breathless, believing the story had ended there. But the next day brought the unthinkable. Pulling into his driveway, one of the men stopped in shock. Lying on his front lawn was the very same deer. One antler had broken, no longer majestic, but the eyes, bright, shimmering with life, were unmistakable. The deer raised its head, nostrils flaring, gaze fixed on the man as if to say what words never could. Before he even stepped out of the car, the animal approached. It pressed its head gently into the open car door, eyes glowing with trust. Stunned and moved, the man guided it toward his home, offering food. The deer ate without fear, its body relaxing as though it had finally found safety. From that day on, it returned each afternoon, waiting patiently for him to come home. Soon, it was not alone. A whole herd began to appear, grazing calmly on the front lawn, sometimes stepping into the yard as if it, too, belonged. What began as a desperate rescue had grown into a bond, an unlikely friendship that left neighbors speechless, a living reminder of the power of kindness. If you liked the video, put like and subscribe to the channel, where you will find a lot of interesting things.